Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Saturday. This is our first test live stream to test out the network in Miami. So we are in downtown Miami near the Miami Heat Arena, the basketball stadium. So we'll just be walking around for about 1 hour tonight, just testing things out. And I hope everybody's having a great Saturday and a good weekend. Right now we are in a park called Maurice Park, I believe, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Hey, Soho guys here. Says Tom's got mad skills. What's up, Soho? How are you? Joe Lee says hi. What's up, Joe? Amber, or Amir says what's up? Destructionist says happy Saturday. Sunshine After Rain says hi, Tom. Melanie Sam is here. What's up, Melanie? Chris Mills says it's live. What's up, Chris? How are you? Sally says hi, Tom. It's good to see you live. What's up, Sally? Joe Hernandez, I see you, says hey, Tom. Mike says hello from Mexico. What's up, Mike? Texman81 says testing 1, 2, 3. Michelle Cunningham, I see you. Sunshine After Rain says beautiful. Sierra Friend, how you doing? Says hi, Tom. Miami stream. Yeah, so everybody, thank you for joining. We're just going to be testing out the network tonight. So we won't touch too deep on the financial topics. I just want to test how good Verizon will be in Miami. Andrew Calhoun is our moderator from Australia. Says Tom, how's Florida? Florida's really great. The weather's very, very nice. I see Charlie Richardson here. Paul Greenwell, running at altitude, says good evening. What's up, everybody? Destruction is suspending the night with a puppy that's not feeling good. Ooh, hope he feels better. Sally, hope you're well. Hunter Butler, Rini 28 says hi, Tom. Miss Mo, this is cloudy here in New York City as well. What's up, Brooklyn? I Revis is here, says testing 1, 2, 3. So I'll just show you guys right behind me. If you look over this way, this is South Beach. I believe if you take, I think it's called the Intercoastal. If you take the highway over, this looking here is South Beach. There's a lot of boats, a lot of activity out tonight. What's up, William Creech? Hey, Sunshine After Rain and Michelle McGraw. Charlie Richardson says network seems all right so far. Murky says, what up, man? How is the move going? The move is going pretty good. The move is going pretty good. It's been a little bit hectic, but that's to be expected, everybody. Hey, what's up, the ABX girl from the Bronx, our pal from the Bronx, how are you? Hey, Rhino305, what's up, man? Says hi, Tom, Miami's looking good. Rhino305, hope you're well. Yeah, so we'll just be doing a test stream tonight, guys, to see how the network looks. But from first impressions from downtown Miami, I mean, just look at the height of these apartment buildings. I was not expecting that at all. I've seen photos of these, but I've never really been here in person. But the apartment buildings here are massive, absolutely massive, the high rises. So that was just my first impression, because I did not expect it to be as tall as some of the New York City skyscrapers. Hey, Zap Allen is here. Manny Tess says, looks awesome. What's up, Manny? Sabrina says, those lights, love those lights, Tom. What's going on, everybody? Well, welcome, everyone. So tonight, I'll just do a quick recap. We won't go too in detail in terms of financial topics. I want to test out the stream, but we have to cover a lot. So we will be doing that as the week progresses. So, but as for today, we'll just take it easy. We'll walk around. Look at this big yacht that's coming by. Crazy. Hey, Roy S. I see Roy. What's up, Roy? Says hi, Tom and all mods. Nice to see you all. Charlie Richardson says gorgeous night in Miami. Bottomless Coffee says Vice City. What's up, everybody? Zap Allen, I see you. What's up, Zap Allen? Happy Saturday, everyone. And I believe for everybody in the United States, we have a long weekend for Columbus Day / Indigenous Peoples Day, as well as all of our Canadian friends. It is Thanksgiving to all of our pals in Canada. Hey, Gigi NYC says hi, Tom. So nice to hear from you. Gigi NYC, hope you're well. Hope you're doing good. Sabrina says, I hear the theme to Miami Vice in my noodle. Michelle McGraw says, beautiful. Michelle, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Steve Blades says, sup, Tom, welcome to Miami. You were too young to know that Will Smith, maybe. Yeah, Will Smith did a song, Welcome to Miami. What's up, Steve? Swing Boxes, Melee, how are you? Revis says, everything looks clear. City lights are beautiful. Yeah, so that's what I was worried about. I didn't know that Miami was going to have good cell service for Verizon. So we'll test it out, but I'm sure, hopefully everything looks good so far and the stream quality is great. Action Kid says, isn't this called Biscayne Park or something like that? I'm not sure, Action Kid, what this park is called. I think it's called Maurice, something Maurice Park, but I am so new to this area, so we will definitely explore it together. But good to see you, Action Kid. And looking straight ahead, this is the Miami Heat Stadium. So I believe it's Ftx Arena where the Miami Heat plays basketball, and I believe there's an event here today. Murky says stream quality is great so far. Let's see what happens when you get near those buildings. That's what I'm worried about too. Charlie Richardson says, I see Miami Heat Stadium. Michelle McGraw says, looks awesome, Tom, crystal clear. Amir says, don't get lost. We may get lost tonight, guys. I'm really not too familiar with downtown Miami. So just to give you guys an update, every single time that I visited Miami, I actually have not been in downtown, like the Brickell area. I usually spend the majority of my time in North Beach, Surfside, so that is mainly where I am used to staying. So we will definitely be exploring this together and learning the geography as we go. Hey, Kenneth says, hey Tom, wow, looks beautiful there. Melee, always good to see you. Bottomless Coffee says, it's nice to escape New York from time to time. Pablo says, are you on the board? Not tonight, so we don't have the board tonight, mainly because my skateboard is in New York and it's still getting shipped over here to Miami. And I think I want to start to get accustomed to the geography a little bit better before we get on the skateboard. Hey, I see Brandy says, hey Tom, swing boxes. What's going on, everybody? We have Jackie Jackson says, hey Tom and everybody, good to see you. Looks beautiful. Paul Greenwell says, Tom, do you have the meeting? I have a couple meetings next week, but as an update in terms of when I'll be back in New York, I will be back in New York City the week of the 18th. So actually next week. So it's gonna be a little bit hectic and I have a lot of meetings in New York City next week of the 18th, October 18th. BTK Killer says, hey, do you have friends or family over there? I do not. I do not have any friends or family in Miami. Amir says, no scaffolding. Yes. Action Kid says, you can ride the Miami Metro Mover. It's free and runs in the loop. Yes, Action Kid, I did see that. So I actually took the bus to downtown Miami tonight. And from my house, the bus actually, it's called the 3 bus, I believe. And it actually picks you up right outside my place, right on the corner. And I timed it and it was about 42 minutes from my place to get all the way to downtown Miami. So pretty good, not too bad. And I'm used to those long commutes being from Long Island. Hey, JK says, hey Tom, good to see you. Good to see you, Action Kid also. What's up, Action Kid? Good to see you, JK. Good to see you, Zap Allen and Russ NYC. Hope everybody's well. RJ is here. What's up, RJ? Paul Greenwell. Moto K. Cheryl Kaufman says, hey Tom, what's going on? Pablo says, over here in Orlando with the family enjoying Halloween Horror Night. I heard about that. I think there's some big event. Somebody was telling me about that. I think my Uber driver was telling me about that not too long ago, a couple days ago. Zap Allen says, be careful in Miami. We definitely will. RJ says, no traffic now, but soon. Yes, so I will say, and you guys will see it too when we walk over here, the traffic is crazy. Like the amount of cars here is really, really something. So a lot more traffic than I've noticed in New York, which is very, very surprising, but it is true. Dante Rose says, hey Tom, I always wanted to go to Miami. Dante, Miami is beautiful. Miami is very beautiful. The one thing I will say, in downtown Miami, they get what's called sunny day flooding. So it'll be perfectly sunny. It won't have any rain at all, but you'll actually have water coming in from the sewers to the street, which is kind of crazy, but they've learned to deal with it. And I was reading an article, I was watching a documentary about how the city of Miami has invested over $1 billion to have special water pumps to pump out all of the water from the streets back into the bay. Moto K says, Uber is super busy, Halloween. Tony Cortez says, do you want to hear a joke or a riddle, Sunshine After Rain? Yes, we do. Chris Mills says party boat. There's a party boat right here. British Gray says the saltwater. What's up, British Gray? Roy S says, Tom, how's the public transportation there compares to New York? So far so good. I've had a very positive experience with all of the public transportation here. As I said, I took the bus here. I actually took the bus from North Miami Beach to downtown Miami. It took me 43 minutes. So these are brand new luxury apartment buildings and they are massive. I was not expecting them to be this tall. So hopefully it comes out great on the stream, but I definitely was not expecting the apartment buildings to be that tall. That's crazy. Action Kids says, was the bus free to ride to downtown? So the bus is not free. It used to be free during COVID, but now they actually reinstated the fare. So I believe for a monthly pass, it's around $112. And you could ride the buses unlimited amount of times. I believe that's the monthly pass, but I paid like $3, I think. Hey, Sunshine New York says, woohoo, we in Miami, Tom. What's up, Sunshine New York? Hope you're well. Zap Allen says, Miami is the bomb. Happy Saturday, Zap Allen. Sabrina says, I need a summer high-rise condo. Hey, Realty by Land says, you made it, Tom. Thanks, no problem, Realty. Always good to see you. It's beautiful, beautiful here. One thing that is crazy to observe in person is that the water is so close to the street. It's like you can just touch the water. I mean, during high tides, I'm sure the water starts to pour over here, but so we'll be walking around downtown Miami today. I'm not really sure where we're going, so we'll figure it out as we go. Hey, I see out and about here is our pal from Toronto, Canada. Out and about. Happy Thanksgiving. I believe Monday is the Canadian Thanksgiving. Joe Hernandez says Orlando has a free shuttle bus to downtown. Action Kids is unfortunate. I enjoyed the free bus fares while I was there. Yeah, that is true. I will say the trolley. So I believe there's two different things. There's the bus service, the Miami-Dade bus service, and then there's the trolleys. Usually the trolleys are run by the local municipalities and those are free. So every time I'm in like Surfside or North Miami, I do take those trolleys at no cost. Storm Chaser says, hello, you finally moved. We did. The move has been absolutely crazy, but also very successful. So I completely underestimated the amount of time it takes to move everything around. So definitely underestimated that. But we're doing well. We're doing well. You know, I got some time to rest today, walk around, sort of settle in, so that's good. So we will walk down, we'll do a loop down here and see what's going on over here. Out and About says, thank you so much for the shout out. Yes, Monday is Canadian Thanksgiving. That's awesome. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody in Canada. And I believe one of these buildings over here is actually called the Freedom Tower, which is very interesting. So we'll take a look at that. Sunshine After Rain says, that's great, Tom. Sabrina says, Tom, you read my condo comment and my husband said, oh brother, thanks for the shout out. I love that you read the comments. No problem, Sabrina. Good to see you. Q Biz says, I love how Miami looks at night. Definitely moving down here soon. Yeah, Miami, it's beautiful so far. In full transparency, I do not live anywhere close to downtown Miami. I live in North Miami Beach, which is a very quiet, small community, probably about 45 minutes north of downtown Miami. But nonetheless, I mean, I've been here all of 30 minutes and it looks great so far. So we'll get another shot. Oh, sorry. We'll get another shot of these apartment buildings here. So these are the luxury apartment buildings in downtown Miami. Rhino 305 says Freedom Tower is white with the red top lights. Colors change like the top of the Empire State Building. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, so Rhino, when I was walking over there when I got off the bus, it said Freedom Tower, and I was like, what? Freedom Tower? I had no idea there was a Freedom Tower here in downtown Miami. Russ, New York City, good to see you. Cotton Candy, good to see you. Murky says, what was that noise? It was a scooter. So one of the things, an additional thing I've noticed about Miami is there's scooters all over the place. So I guess it's like an Uber for scooters, these electric scooters, where people just ride the scooters around and then just leave them in the street when they're done. I'm not sure how that would fly in New York City. I would assume those things would get boosted in 2 seconds, but maybe it's different here. Hey, Lady O says, hola Tom, how's the weather? Tropical. Yeah, so it rained like crazy. I've never seen rain like this in my entire life today. It rained for probably 3 or 4 hours this morning, and it was absolutely nuts. But now it is very, very cool. It's not that humid, and it's a great night. So Lady O, good to see you here. I'm just obsessed with the architecture of this building. Like, just look at the architecture. It's unbelievable. We have nothing like this in New York City, especially the bottom. And I believe the bottom is all a parking garage for the residents. Rini 28 says, remember the Miami condo that collapsed this year? Scary. Yes. So that was in Surfside, I believe. So that was about 40 minutes uptown from our location. So if you guys can see, there's so many cars, and it's already late at night. It's about, I think it's about what, 9:30? And there's a ton of cars still coming up and down. Kenneth says, yeah, that building is really neat. Kenneth, good to see you. Roy S says, yeah, agree, great architecture. Hope you're well, Roy. Happy Saturday. Zero says, DeSantis land. Storm Chaser says, Jamaica and Florida has very similar climates. We love Jamaica. How are you? Everybody from Jamaica. Baba Yaga says, good to see you, Tom, in Miami. Good to see you as well. Eugene says, how's Miami? Miami is very good so far. There's a lot to explore. Check out the top of this building, guys. It almost looks like a billboard in Times Square. It changes color. I had no idea downtown Miami was like this. It's really crazy. RJ says, what street is this, Tom? So RJ, we are on Northeast 9th Street, NAP of the Americas Boulevard. So one thing I do have to apologize for, I have absolutely no idea the layout of the geography of downtown Miami. So it's probably gonna take me a couple months to figure it out. So if you guys ask a question where we are, it's gonna be very difficult for me to address that. So we'll just do the best we can. Hey, Manny Explorers says, greetings everybody. Manny, good to see you, man. Hope you're well. Out and About says, signal is great. That's good so far. Very happy about that. Golf Endeavor says, hey Tom and everybody, great to catch you on the live stream. Hope you're well. Golf Endeavor. Hopefully I get to play some golf next week. I will send you some pictures if I get a chance to play golf next week. So here's what I was talking about. So these scooters, the company is called Lime, L-I-M-E, and it appears to be some sort of like Uber for scooters. So once you're done with your trip, you just leave the scooters here, and they're fully electric scooters. I guess you have to have some sort of a pass. I'm not sure how this would work in New York City because I feel like these would just get boosted in 2 seconds. But who knows? I think it's a great idea. Very cool. I've never seen anything like that before. Hey, Steph Wright is here. Says hello. What's up, Steph Wright? Edson says, hey dude, what's up? What's up, Edson? Hope you're well. We are walking near the Miami Heat basketball arena. Eugene says, what's going on with the police over there? I believe there's some sort of event that's going on at the arena. I'm not sure if it's a basketball game or I'm not sure if it's a concert, but we will check it out. So we will walk past it. Sunshine After Rain says, yeah, kind of cool. Storm Chaser says, very pretty, going to visit Miami soon. Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. Definitely recommend it so far. British Gray says, Tom, you're about 20 minutes away from Collins Avenue. British Gray, our pal from Tampa. Hope you're well. Moto K says, it's a lot different from the time of Miami Vice. Hey, Vinny says, hey, from Staten Island. Love Staten Island. Hope you're well. Murky says, need a local to show you around, Tom. I do. That I do, Murky. Q-Biz says, that's the Paramount condo on Biscayne Boulevard. So are you talking about, which one? This one? The one that we were looking at with the architecture? Paramount condominiums? Action Kids says, Bayside Marketplace should be hopping tonight on Saturday night. It's on the waterfront past the Miami Heat Arena. Wow, so let's check that out. And there is a lot of police activity here. So it looks like the West Miami Police. So everything looks good. Look at all these electric scooters, guys, crazy. Horatio says Miami sucks compared to New York City. I don't think you can compare anything to New York City. New York is the greatest city on earth. I think New York will always have that #1 spot. No city compares to New York City, 100%. Hey, Gene says Wall Street Skate Bro, good evening. That beautiful Freedom Tower, yes. So, according to Rhino 305, this is the Freedom Tower, and supposedly it changes colors, just like the Empire State Building. Whoop-de-woo says hello from downtown Tucson, Arizona. Go Cats. We love Arizona here on the channel. So this is the Miami Heat Arena. Looks great. Jeffrey says watching from Umah, Pennsylvania. Amoose, Pennsylvania. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But Jeffrey, welcome. Steph writes, says Liverpool, best city, but I'm biased. Efron says, man, you have the best clear streams. Good luck out there in Miami. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hey, our pal Bidzita Lopez is here. Bidzita, hope you're having a great weekend. Good to see you here. Qbiz says, no, the one sitting back with lights at the front top to your right. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. The one that we were sort of looking at it as the Times Square. Realty by Lance says, what do you think about the FTX? I think it looks great so far. I think it looks really cool. So we'll cross the street once the light tells us to go. I'm not really too sure of the streets here, so I don't want to risk it. Roy says, hi, Tom. They have those scooters in San Francisco too. They become inoperable when not in use. Oh, okay. So I'm assuming the wheels lock. They have like a locking mechanism, which is good. So speaking of wheels with locking mechanisms, so as I told you guys, I don't have a car down here, right? So I went to the Walmart to buy, just regular stuff for the house. And I'm like, you know what? I'll take the shopping cart home. So as I was wheeling the shopping cart down the street, the wheels like blow out. And I believe the wheels had a locking mechanism on it, and I almost tripped over myself. And I had to carry the cart all the way back to the Walmart, and then I just called an Uber. I thought it was hilarious. So I'll show you guys the Ftx Arena. This place looks absolutely massive. Let me see if I can zoom in on it on the stream. But this is where the Miami Heat play the basketball games, and I would assume all types of concerts and things like that. Action Kid says, I remember Verizon was okay in downtown Miami, but Miami Beach was terrible. Very good to note. So I don't really like South Beach. South Beach is not really my speed, so I don't think we'll be going there anytime soon. But everything looks good so far from what I'm seeing. Hey, Mark Davis, how are you? Mark Davis is our pal from Toronto, Canada. Hope you're well, Mark. And happy Thanksgiving to you, all of our Canadian people. Hey, EBITDA is here. Says, I saw Fish play at FTX for a New Year's run in 2009. EBITDA, welcome, and thank you for joining the first Miami stream. We're just going to be testing out the network tonight. But I hope you had a great week, EBITDA, and hopefully not too busy. But I know you told us on the last stream that you were going to be really crazy with work, so hopefully everything is going well. Joe Hernandez says, Tom, you learned the hard way about shopping carts. Indeed we did. Indeed we did. Out and About says, you should have live streaming yourself struggling with the shopping cart. That is funny, we should have. Zap Allen says, Kansas City, Missouri, those same scooters you can rent. So I'm surprised that they are not more prevalent in New York City then. Does anybody know why those scooters wouldn't be in New York City? EBITDA says, Wall Street, it was pretty busy, but got off today. How's the transition going? So the transition and the move is going good, but I definitely severely underestimated the move for sure. It is definitely a lot moving, especially coming from another state. But I think we'll get it done. I think I just need about a week to sort of settle in, and we should be good. Appreciate you asking, EBITDA. JR says, Tom, take them for parts. Eugene says, Miami has such cool buildings. Yeah, I was not expecting this at all. Looks great. And one thing I noticed about this city, it's very clean. Very clean city. Storm Chaser says, Tom, which do you prefer, Miami and New York? I prefer New York. In all transparency, I do prefer New York. Brad says taxi unions in New York are stronger than taxi lobby in Florida, says Brad. Interesting. Maybe that's one of the reasons. Storm Chaser, I do prefer New York, but I do love Miami as well. But there's no place like New York. Action Kid says the city is piloting the scooter rentals in the Bronx. A very weird place to be piloting them. Waiting for results and feedback before expanding to other boroughs. So Action Kid, I would assume that they would try something like that first in like Queens or like a very hipster part of Brooklyn, not in the Bronx. But I don't know. Usually in the Bronx, it's very hard to get around if you don't take public transportation. So, I mean, maybe it is a good thing to start there. So here's one of the Lime scooters. JD Fisher says, hey Tom. What's up, JD? Hope you're well. We are here at the Ftx Arena in Miami. Brooklyn, good to see you. Out and about says, hop on the trolley. So I believe the trolleys are free. I don't think you have to pay any money for the trolleys. Hey, the one, the only Jimmy Anderson says, cheers Tom, awesome views as always, and cheers to Football Sunday. What's up everybody, Sunday Night Football. Zap Balance says, nice. EBITDA says, New York City over Miami, 10 out of 10. Miami wins when it comes to taxes and weather. In the winter, New York City wins the rest as well, and maybe not cleanliness. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. And I'm pretty biased that I bought a place here in North Miami Beach. But there's no city like New York City. But so far, Miami is absolutely beautiful. I love it. And I wouldn't want to live in any other city besides New York and Miami. Eric says, my guy is in Miami, Florida. Miami Heat is where it's used to be. What's up, Eric? John says, hi, Tom. I enjoy your great content listening from the UK. Welcome, everybody, from the UK. So I'm not sure where, let's head down here. And, we'll head towards this way. I'm not really too sure what is down here, but we will, I guess, just walk around and explore, test out the network. But John, good to see you. Welcome everybody from the UK. Eugene says, yeah, scooters are getting much more popular everywhere, especially in the United States and bigger cities. Yeah, I think we don't really have scooter rentals in New York, but I do see so many people commuting to work on scooters. And I think the mayor in New York City is actually cracking down on electric scooters, because I think a lot of people actually unfortunately got killed by the electric scooters. I think a famous actress was killed on the Upper West Side, unfortunately. So this is Port Miami. Action Kids is Bayside Marketplace over to the left by the water. So we're talking down this way, right? Let's see. So I'll give you guys one more shot of the apartments here. Lady O says, I guess those brick pavers would make the skateboard bumpy. So Lady O, I was checking that out today. I actually think that this is gonna be a lot better for skateboarding than New York City, just because of how flat everything is. Sunshine After Rain says, wow, 84% humidity. Yes, the humidity is crazy here, but it's a good thing that I like humidity. Eric says, you're downtown by Miami Bayside. Dante Rose says, Tom, are you going to go by the cruise port? I'm not sure where anything is, but we will walk around and we'll sort of explore it together. Tom says, anyone fishing? I do not believe anybody is fishing tonight, but maybe I haven't seen anybody. But JD Fisher, always good to see you. Nikki says, like your streams, bro. Thank you, Nikki. You're headed the right way to loop around. And I'm definitely interested in checking that out. So I appreciate the navigation, because I am not sure where we are going. So feel free to drop in the chat places and directions, because we can kind of explore this together. Oh, actually, kid, you're right. Yeah, it says Bayside. There's a big sign that says Bayside right here. EBITDA says, Wall Street Skate Bro, have you been to London for more than a weekend? I would say it is the only other city on par with New York. So I have not. I've not traveled to London. I would like to. I would definitely like to. But I have not. So that is definitely something on the list of cities to visit. And like I said, one of the main reasons why I chose, hey, we have Aya Vlogs here. Hey, how are you? Hope you're well. Golf Endeavor says, I really enjoy my old style scooter. Keeps you fit and less dangerous. I agree. So check out all the electric scooters. Oh my gosh, there's like 10, 20 of them right here. So the main reason why I chose Miami as a second place to live is because... Oh yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, man?
What's going? How are you?
Man?
Have a good night, man.
Hey, he's on live. Yo.
Yeah, look at everybody on the scooters, guys. Pretty cool. So the main reason why I chose Miami to move to is not really mainly because of the tax reasons. It's just because of a more moderate climate, as well as it's 2.5 hour flight from Miami International Airport to LaGuardia or JFK. And also the property that I purchased is actually equidistant between Miami Airport and Fort Lauderdale. Gigi NYC says, wow, I love the vibe here. Yeah, Gigi, I definitely get more of like a party vibe than New York. I feel that New York is a lot more serious and business oriented. Here, everything is either more laid back, the neighborhood that I bought a place in, but definitely downtown Miami has like a very, very party feel. Even says moderate climate and ... the taxes. Hey, Penelope's here. It says, hi Tom, nice to see you in Miami. The stream looks nice. Yeah, so I'm very surprised so far that the Verizon service is actually quite good. I thought it was going to be only AT&T that is operable, but so far so good, everybody. So I believe this is Bayside to our left, so we'll take a walk around. Estelle says, hi Tom, how you finding Miami? It looks great. I love Miami so far, very good. Realty by Land says Bayside is owned by a New York City-based AAC Corp, New York City-Miami connection. Wow, we'll definitely have to check it out. We will check it out. Learn Spanish if you have not already. Yes, so that's one of the goals to do when I'm down here is to learn Spanish, become fluent. The neighborhood where I live, everybody speaks Spanish. Spanish is definitely the first language. The community where I am is mainly Cubans and Haitians. So I definitely do want to learn to speak Spanish. So that is definitely on the bucket list of things to do, for sure. JD Fisher says, bye, stay safe. JD, hope you're well. So I believe there's one of these Bubba Gump shrimp places in Times Square, I believe, isn't? Is there not? Dante says, I wonder where there's Millionaires Row. I don't know if there's a Billionaires Row in Miami, is there? Hey, Rocky Rodriguez says, hey y'all, what's up, Rocky Rodriguez? John Howell, how are you? EBITDA says, Wall Street, have a good night. I gotta go finishing watching Succession with my girlfriend before the new season starts. Have a good one. Hey, EBITDA, take it easy, man, and definitely try to get some rest. I know you told us that you were pretty pounded with work, so hopefully you get a chance to sort of chillax. So thank you for stopping by, and we will see you very soon, EBITDA. Bonzo says, are the scooters for free? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think you do have to pay. Murky says, yes, this is the one. Nikki says, hello, Tom. That place looks awesome. Hope you go there one day. But Zeta says, for sure you're going to learn Spanish. Yes, that is one of the main goals. So my main goals over the next 5 years is, number 1, learn Spanish, become fluent, and number 2, learn Korean. Why does anyone walk where there's scooters all over? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the scooters. Maybe we'll try it one night, but I'm just afraid to fall off of those things. But then a lot of people tell me, well, then again, you ride a skateboard for a living, which is true, but for some reason I just feel much safer on a skateboard than I do a bicycle or anything else. So check out this tree. This thing is amazing. Hey, Great Walk says, hello. What's up, Great Walk? Maria O, I see you, says hello, Tom, in chat. Kenny Powa says, scooter is not exactly cheap. $1 to unlock, plus 35 cents a minute. Wow. I didn't know that. That can get pretty expensive. So there does seem to be a ton of people here. Wow, this looks really cool. Roy says the scooters aren't free, you have to pay through the app. Yeah, I believe the model is sort of like an Uber, is it not? Like an Uber for the scooters? British Gray says West Palm Beach is the rich area. You're 4 hours away from it. Gotcha. Hey, BMX Boys Club says love the location, gotta check it out. BMX Boys Club, always happy to have you here. Zap Allen says Tree of Life. Q Biz says you should walk over towards the Ferris wheel while you are in Bayside Park. Sure, we'll definitely do that. Yeah, Ibidas is city bikes over scooters all day. Scooters, but maybe that, I don't know. I'm just weird like that. I just don't feel safe on the scooters. Hey, Doug says hello, Tom from London, Ontario. Hey, everybody from Canada. And a happy Thanksgiving to all of our Canadian friends. Hey, we have the Mighty Bull. What's up, Mighty Bull? So Action Kid was right. This place does look very, very busy. It looks very, very hot in here. Sunshine New York says yes, love West Palm Beach. My brother lives a block away from City Place. Wow, that's awesome. Estelle says I have an e-scooter. It's fun. The Mighty Bull says greeting, Tom. Good to see you. Good to see you too, the Mighty Bull. Hope you're well. Gene says millionaires are in Bal Harbor. Yes, Bal Harbor. Roy says yes, exactly like Uber. Very cool. Yeah, so near my house I have a free trolley that takes you from North Miami Beach to Bal Harbor. Chill Beats to Chill says hi, Tom, how you doing tonight? Chill Beats to Chill, we are doing very, very well. Hope you're doing well. Sunshine New York says the only one in New York City freezing. Lady O, I had no idea this existed, and I'm assuming this is the Ferris wheel everybody was talking about over here. Eugene says it's cold here in Oregon. Hey, PDZ says hi, Wall Street. My mental health is awful. Send love, PD. We're thinking about you, man. Stay strong. PDZ. Stay strong, my friend. Kenny Powers says definitely try the Thriller boat ride at this mall. I saw it in Action Kid's video and the ride is exhilarating. We'll definitely have to check that out. Golf Endeavor says great atmosphere. Phil says if one has to rent a scooter, buy a bike. 48 says Tom, how's the kitty cat? So the cat is good. I actually bought it some cat food and I've just been leaving it outside my driveway because I'm not sure if it's somebody else's cat or if it's a stray cat. But regardless, I definitely want to feed it. So I did buy some stuff for it. The Mighty Bull says, do you know how to get around using your GPS? I do, the Mighty Bull, but I really have no idea where we are going in terms of navigating around Miami, downtown Miami. I'm very familiar with North Miami Beach and Surfside, but I'm not familiar with downtown Miami. Moto K, how are you? Lady O, what's going on? 48 says it might just like being with me, maybe, potentially. Skates, yes, we named the cat Skates. Eugene says, hey, I gotta go. Good night, Wall Street Skate Bro. Appreciate that. Have a good weekend, Eugene. Always good seeing you. So this place is like an outdoor mall. It's really, really, really wild. Out and About says there's a saying, once you feed a lost cat, they will always come back for more. That is true. That is definitely true. Watch in like 2 weeks, I'm gonna have 3 or 4 cats just storming my backyard. But then again, I feel bad if I don't feed them. Like, what am I gonna do? Not feed them? I gotta feed them. Leah says very nice. What's up, Leah? Always good to see you, Leah. Hope you're having a great Saturday. Hey, Disney cast member. Says, hey, Southern accent, how you doing? Disney cast member, what is going on? So let's try to navigate our way out of here and go back to the street and get to the Ferris wheel, which I think one of the viewers was talking about. But Disney cast member is a fellow Long Islander, so good to see you. Always good to see you here, Disney. Lino 305 says, Tom, you are doing a great job with this live. You'll be a 305 local tour guide in November. So one of the things that I wanted, so Rhino 305, I'm terrible with memorizing the street names, but what I want to do, like in New York City, like I know that city like the back of my hand, just because I look at the major like structures. Like if I see the Empire State Building, I can pretty much navigate anywhere. If I see One Vanderbilt, I can pretty much navigate anywhere. So I want to try to replicate that with Miami. So this is the Ferris wheel here. Hey, Jonesy says, hey Tom, you made it to Miami. We did. Jonesy, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. PHX Aggie says, thanks for your advice on New York City vaccine photos. Worked like a charm on our last visit. Awesome. Hope you had a great time in New York. Yeah, so what she is talking about is in order to eat inside at a restaurant, you do need your vaccination card, but they do accept if you just take a photo of the vaccination card. You definitely can go into the restaurant with a photo of it. Maria O says, wow, Ferris wheel looks tall. Disney cast members says, my son said instead of adopting a cat, all he has to do is put a shrimp on a stick and wave it around his neighborhood. Oh my God. Disney, does he live, Disney, does he live in Arizona as well with you? PDZ says, are you fully vaccinated? We have to keep it down on the V talk or we will get taken down by the overlords of YouTube. So this building says the Intercoastal. So we'll check this out. Let's go over here and then we'll walk back around by the Ferris wheel. So I believe this is the downtown financial district of Miami. I see the Citibank building here. And I think there's also a BNP Paribas somewhere here. I'm not too sure where it is, but we will figure it out. Hey, James says, I thought Florida wasn't supposed to mention the vaccines. I think YouTube says strictly we're not allowed to talk about it. The overlords. The Mighty Bull, always good to see you watching and listening, Mighty Bull. I think my biggest takeaway from downtown Miami so far is that it's more busy than New York City, if that's even possible. I'm not sure how that's even possible. Murky says, really? Haven't had that experience in Florida. So that's only for New York. So if you want to eat anywhere in New York City, you do have to provide the vaccination card, but not in Florida. Chill Beats to Chill says, your internet service is working as amazing in New York. So that's very good to hear, but also very, very surprising. I thought we were going to have a big, big problem with that. So that's very, very good. Everyday Andrew says, how long would it take to find a supercar? I've been seeing a lot of them around Miami, a lot of them. So I think maybe this is for the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Is that true? You can sort of see it on here, but I believe, isn't October some sort of Breast Cancer Awareness Month? Lala Be So Random says, love this view. Bartman says, hello from Brazil, Tom. What's going on? Q-Biz says, the Brickell area is live right now, too. Ish Tucker says, now Tom stands for talking over Miami. Keep up the great work, bro. Collins Avenue is great. Thank you so much. Estelle says, looks great, Tom. So look at these police boats. These are the Miami police boats. This must be amazing to have this job and patrol the entire city of Miami. That's awesome. Frank says, hello, Tom. The music in the background is Soca, Kess the band. Nice Caribbean music, FYI. Very cool. So this is the big Ferris wheel here. Hello from Guyana. Hey, what's going on? Melee says this would be perfect place for skateboarding. It would. So I should have the skateboard by next week. I definitely should have the skateboard next week. 100%. Hey Now says that's where Ronnie the limo driver less. Frank says Tom. Oh, we read that one. JR says Tom, if you love the Jets, you will love the Dolphins. Both suck. From a diehard Fish fan. I'm not a big football fan, but I'm definitely going to have to get accustomed to some of the sports down here. So I believe there is Miami FC, which is a soccer team that plays in Major League Soccer that was actually funded by my old CEO, Marcelo, and David Beckham. So I believe there's two owners of Miami FC. One is Marcelo and the second is David Beckham. So these are a view. So we were way over here. We started the stream way over here, looking at all of those ultra luxury apartments. So we've already walked a fair distance here. So everything is looking good from a network perspective so far, everybody. James Brunley says lots of people out. Good to see. Unlike Cali, where everyone is scared. Wow, James. The Mighty Bull is our pal. Always good to see the Mighty Bull here. Says it's beautiful there in the daytime. You'll be going out in the daytime live. Yes, we will try to come out as much as possible in the daytime. However, we probably will continue the stream starting at about 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just because during the day, I'm gonna be so busy with unpacking and everything like that. Hey, Ruby Falcone says, howdy. Exciting to see you exploring the city. Hey, Ruby. Good to see you, Ruby. Hope you're well. Gene says, Wall Street Skate Bro, you're a traditional skateboarder. What do you think of hoverboards? Or hoverboards? I'm not sure. I don't really like any sort of electric skateboard. I only really just ride a standard 8.5 inch deck with skate wheels, just so I can maneuver a little bit better. So over here, I believe if you just take, I think you could probably take the bus. I believe this is called, and go all the way to South Beach. So South Beach is over here, and this highway is all the way over here to downtown Miami with the Ferris wheel. Andrew Lee says, what's up from New York City? Andrew, always good to have you here. James Brumley says, but the question of the night, how is the weather? The weather is really good. So it rained like absolute crazy today. The rain was absolutely unbelievable. So it cooled things down, so it's not that hot tonight. A different take says, you are along Biscayne. It's only busy along the Biscayne corridor, which extends south to Brickell. It's one straight line. Other than that, it's Miami Beach, which includes South Beach. Thank you for that. Juan Jimenez says, have you tried famous Cuban sandwich? I don't believe I have, but I have eaten pretty much all this week. I was eating Cuban food because the majority of the restaurants around my house are Cuban restaurants. But also there's a new Koreatown that's just popping up in North Miami Beach. So I did go to a very good Korean restaurant. So hopefully we'll see more ethnic foods pop up all around North Miami Beach. Savi says, wow, Guyana and Brazil are here, very nice. So we are looking at the Citibank building right here. I'm going to get a map or something so I could explain what each building is. But for now, I guess we could just look at the view. I'm not sure what these buildings are for. They appear to be office buildings. Moto K says, the Jug Show, good day from Tokyo. James Broadley says, have you asked any business in Florida where the bathrooms yet? I have not. Bartman says, Mexico and Brazil. What's going on? Phil says, soccer kicks ass. Football, meh. This is Phil. Jonesy says, I'm in Cali, no Cuban food, only Mexican food. Very good. Mexican food is great. Top 5 foods. Mikey, Mick, the Outcast. What's going on? PDZ says, do you like EDM? You can go to Ultra. Yeah, so I'm not a big fan of that stuff. I'm more of like an old soul. I'm very into Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr. Not a big fan of the EDM music, but that's just my opinion. Hey, the Jug says, yo, a stream from Miami, Florida. Wicked. Hope the handover / move went well, my dude. G'day from Melbourne, Australia. Hey, thank you so much, man. That really means a lot. The move has been going good, but it is very, very hectic, to say the least. But thank you for asking. Dante Rose says, have a webcam I watch most of the time on one of those buildings, says Dante Rose. Realty by Lance says, Citibank is the Miami Center building, and beside it is the Intercontinental Hotel, gorgeous building. Yeah, let's check it out. Yeah, so it does say Intercontinental here, and it does, I'm seeing like some lights on the side, and that may be a ribbon for some sort of cancer awareness. Cynthia Martinez says, I was sitting there a few months ago. What's up, Cynthia? I believe Cynthia is from Miami. Jonesy says, Tom, you would love Palm Springs nightlife. Frank Sinatra and the Pack are legends there. Jonesy, I love Frank Sinatra and the Pack. DJ says, hola, Tom, missed you. How are you doing? What's up, DJ? DJ is our pal from Chile. Welcome, everybody from Chile. M. Wall is here, says, have a good night, Tom. I just stopped in to make sure to be at your first stream in your new home. Thank you so much, M. Wall. You're the best. And I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you for stopping by. Jason says, likewise, too. Lately, been studying all week long. Yeah, it's been a very, very hectic week, very crazy. But, you know, hopefully as we settle in, things will improve. Wow, check out this building. This building is crazy right here. It's almost like an entire billboard on the building. Wow, that's really, really beautiful. That's crazy. Mary J says, hello. What's up, Mary J? Jay says, skyline looks nice and bright. What's up, Jay? Good to have you here. To work in finance and tech. Yes, Miami is definitely trying to bring more tech jobs to the city. Disney cast member, how are you? Says, Tom, my son lives in Gilbert, Arizona, a suburb of Phoenix. The one with the one wheel I sent you a picture of. Oh yeah, Disney, you did. You sent me that on IG. It seems like a nice city though, Disney. I think we need to get Disney cast member back to New York. I think she misses New York too much. We got to get her back. Kelwin says, hello, Tom. What's up, Kelwin? How are you? Juan says, now you can practice your Spanish. Yes, we will definitely need to practice our Spanish, 100%. Texas 05 says, Dean Martin, the king of cool. Absolute king of cool. Absolute king of cool. Tony Olson says, did you know that Sammy Davis Jr. was not allowed to stay with the Pack? He had to be housed in a hotel in North Las Vegas, Nevada. I did not know that. I did not know that. Brody YYC says, these buildings look old. I believe they look pretty new to me. Maybe some of them down there are old, but some of these ones in downtown Miami look pretty new. The Jug Show says, you should hit up Ben Mala. He is a real estate investor in Florida. He lives on the West Coast, Clearwater, but spends a heap of time in Fort Lauderdale on his motor yacht on the weekends. Very interesting. We may have to do that. We may have to check that out. Disney cast member says, I'm working on it. Hey, Charlie Richardson says there's a tech company in Miami called Ultimate Software. Yes, Ultimate Software is a very, very good company to work for. They pay high salaries. Are you going to Ocean Drive soon? I would assume so. I'm just not sure where anything is, to be totally honest with you guys. But we will try to go to as many places as possible as the days progress. The Jug Show says he is a fellow YouTuber, shares his knowledge on real estate investing. We'll definitely have to check that out, the Jug Show. DJ says, beautiful Miami. Check out this boat. This thing is absolutely massive. Tony Olson says, I lived there and my parents and grandparents were talking about it because they went to their lounge show. Very interesting. So Sammy Davis Jr., part of this group called the Rat Pack. If you guys are interested, if you just YouTube, there's old archives that are absolutely just hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I love those guys. Miami PD Live radio scanner says that's the Intercontinental. That's awesome. Miami PD Live radio scanner. Appreciate you being here. We are from New York. First day in Miami. AI says, greetings everybody. What's up, AI? Are we on Biscayne Bay? I am not sure. I am not sure. Mark Davis says, thank you, Lady O, enjoying your Thanksgiving here. Yeah, so Monday is the Thanksgiving for our Canadian friends. Amir says, Dean Martin was a boss. Disney cast member says, my brother lives in Sebastian, Florida. Feel free to toilet paper his house on Halloween. That's funny. Yeah, so this is the Intercontinental Hotel. Looks beautiful. Miami PD live radio scanner says, welcome to Miami. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So we usually skateboard around New York City and talk about finance, but I did just move to Miami, Florida. So we will be doing streams in downtown Miami, but I will be back in New York next week. So I'm assuming this is like a yacht slash party boat. This thing looks absolutely massive. Hey, Rosie says, hola, Tom. Lady O says, it's Columbus Day on Monday in the United States. Indeed it is. So it is Columbus Day, so I believe everybody has off. Rosie says, saludos. Saludos, Rosie. Orland Edwards, his first live stream in Miami. Awesome. Orland, hope you're doing well. Always good to see you here. Mark R. Davis says, Tom, have you seen Crockett and Tubbs yet? Miami Vice when you need them. I have not, Mark. I have not. I see DJ in here. Phil says, get a map. Yeah, Phil, we will get a map. I have to do a ton of studying. A ton of studying. Omar K says, hello, Tom. Beautiful Miami views. Hope your move went well. Appreciate that. Q-Biz says, Brickell area in downtown has a vibe of Little Havana. Very interesting. Little Havana is worth checking out also. We will. Chill Beats to Chill says, you guys don't work on Monday. We didn't work yesterday. And we don't work in Monday as well. Says Chill Beats to Chill. Hey, photos from around New York is here. It says Columbus Day is more like a bank's holiday and post office holiday. Maria O says, nope, not everyone has off. I sure don't. I work on Monday. Leah says, I haven't been in Miami in 10 years. Thanks for sharing, Tom. No problem. Daniel G says, Tom, you will have to talk in Spanish. We're going to have to do a lot of things, guys. We're going to have to do a lot of things. I definitely have a lot of things on my plate to sort of figure out. But we definitely will. But Daniel G is our pal from Buenos Aires, Argentina. It's good to see you here, Daniel. Miami PD live radio scanner says, when you get out to Little Havana, check out Domino Park. I'm going to screenshot that. Thank you for sharing that. Chaudry says, hello, Tom. Good to see you back. Thank you so much, Chaudry. Textman81 says, can you board the boat? No, we cannot. We definitely will not try to do that. But it does look beautiful, doesn't it? So this is the front of the Intercontinental Hotel. Looks pretty cool. The Mighty Bull says, if you see a bull anywhere, it means improved financial situation. Mighty Bull, hope you're well. Daniel G says, glad you're in Miami. I hope you're the best. Thank you so much. So that was the train that just went by. I'm not sure what it's called. Is it the monorail? I'm not sure what it's called. Maria O says, Tom said we're going to do a lot of things. You just moved and people are filling your plate even more. Yeah, Maria, I'm so crushed with stuff, but I'm excited. I'm really excited to have you guys here and share the experience of exploring a new city. I mean, Miami, so far, I will say this. From the day I moved in my new house, which was 36 hours ago, and I'm serious, every single neighbor came up and knocked on the door, every single one. And my house is filled with breads, all of this stuff. Like, they are so nice. I'm like, coming from New York, I'm like, you know, I was expecting a punch in the face. Miami PD live radio scanner says, also check out the Versailles on 8th Street. Get some pastelitos. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm gonna have to check out so much stuff. I'm gonna be screenshotting a lot of this stuff. Zero Tolerance is check out Coconut Grove. So I think Coconut Grove is more towards the University of Miami. Is that correct? I think it's like 2 or 3 towns away from you in Miami. Roy says, that's really nice to hear, Tom. Yeah, it was great. It was really, really great. Very different vibe in North Miami Beach. Very nice people. Everybody is super helpful and accommodating. Wow, check out these buildings. So this is the SunTrust building I see on the top. Lee says Miami-Dade Transit runs the Metro Mover and Metro Rail. Jonesy says, Tom, I would love to have you do a walk around in San Diego, California. We'll definitely have to get out to California very, very soon, everybody. Very, very soon. Mikey, Mick, the Outcast says, everybody grab your coats. We're all going to to Tom for a housewarming party tonight. Absolutely. You guys are more than welcome. Mark Davis says, Tom, have you ever watched the TV series Miami Vice? I have not, but from what I understand, is Miami Vice very similar to Law and Order in New York? Daniel G says, where are you living in Miami, Tom? I live in North Miami Beach. Rolly Cannoli says, while you're out, your house is being robbed, says Rolly Cannoli. Appreciate that. Thank you. Ren says, hello, sir. Hello, Ren. Always good to have you here. James Purdy says, come to the UK. We will. We definitely will, guys. I promise. So here's more of these scooters. Daniel G says, cool place. So here's the train station. You'll see it come by. This looks really, really cool. I think I've only been on this train once. William Creech says, from Gotham City to Vice City. T&Me TV says, just tuned in after playing the Grand Ole Opry here in Nashville. Love your live vids, Tom. Such a wise and kind young man. Hey, thank you so much, T&Me TV. Always good to have you here. Jonathan Richards says, hi, Tom, from North Carolina. Your streams are relaxing. I hope it's relaxing for you, too. They are, Jonathan. Thank you so much. Christopher says, 1 Biscayne Bay Tower. Check out this one. I'm not sure how well it's going to come out on the stream, but this thing looks crazy. Wow. So Miami PD live radio scanner says it's the Metro Mover. Phil says Miami Vice was all about cocaine. Estelle says, looks so nice, Tom, and great weather all year. Phil Mission says Miami Vice was a cool show. Music and fashion was #1 takeoffs in the 70s. JD Fisher says you should go to the beach. We definitely will. Lee says Miami Vice was county, not city police. Mark Davis says, Tom, yes, Miami Vice, kind of like NYPD Blue, was a very popular show. So we'll walk a couple blocks down here, and then we'll head back. And I'll give you guys one more look at the Intercontinental Hotel. Charlie Richardson says, how far is Star Island in Miami? I am not sure. I really have no idea. I apologize, but I will be buying a map and definitely check it out. Photos from around New York says, I was listening to Marketplace on the radio and I was surprised by how much I already knew after watching and listening to his stream. Hey, Tony Sue says, wow, what's up, Tony? But Zita Lopez says, check Wynwood Walls. We will. Wachovia Towers, says Christopher. Gene says, Wall Street Skate Bro, Miami Vice was more for the MTV 80s crowd. If you watch a few episodes, Tom, sir, you'd see what I mean. I'm definitely gonna have to check it out. I've never seen the show, but I've heard of it, but I've never even watched a second of it. Faith C says, hi, Tom, enjoying your stream. Nice view of the city. Thank you, Faith. Rolly Cannoli says, Miami Vice was 2 undercover cops busting big-time dealers. This show was the hottest on TV. Andre says, are those people living in the buildings? Yes, there are. There are people living in the buildings. I mean, at least I would hope. Zero Tolerance says, Coconut Grove is an upscale lefty neighborhood with relaxed sidewalk cafes and chic shops in and around the Cocoa Walk Mall, 10 minutes from downtown Miami. Awesome. Thank you, Zero Tolerance. Penelope says, sweet that you are getting a hospital or hospital welcome from your neighbors. Yeah, everybody has been awesome so far. My neighbors are very, very kind people, very, 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 very nice individuals. So I'm very, very pleased. And hopefully I can return the favor to them and be a good neighbor. So this is the SunTrust Tower. Miami PD live radio scanner says, look out over the water to the port. Star Island is just beyond that. Hey, Marty Lewis says Miami Vice stream on Hulu. Jonesy says Miami Vice is the late 80s. Was a great show. Q-Biz says Miami Vice showcase fashion, high-end cars, and the drug game in Miami back in the 80s with great music. All right, guys, we'll definitely check out. We'll definitely have to check it out. I'm definitely going to check it out. I promise. I promise you guys. So next week, everybody, we will get back on our regular scheduled programming. And what I mean by that is, so if anybody's new here, what we usually do, I'm from New York City, so we usually skateboard around New York City, and Monday through Friday, we have a specific topic in regards to the financial markets and the economy. So we will get back on track next week, maybe by mid next week when I settle in and sort of calm down a little bit. But there's absolutely so much to cover. On our last stream, I advised everybody to really pay attention to the September employment numbers that came out Friday. Jerome Powell telegraphed to everybody and said, look, if the employment numbers come in better than expected, that will give me the authorization to start to taper and potentially raise interest rates. When I saw the September employment numbers, my jaw fell on the floor. I could not believe how horrid and abysmal those numbers were. I think we missed by over 300,000. So it was an absolute massive miss. So it should be very, very interesting to see what Jerome Powell is going to say about those numbers, because that was an absolutely unbelievable miss. Hey, Yogi Bear fan is here. What's up, Yogi? Have you heard about a new stock called SIBA? I have not. I have not. What do they do? British Gray. Yogi Bear fan, always good to see you here. Richard says, may I ask, what street is this? In full transparency, I have no idea what street this is, but I will find out for you. I will try. Upscale apartment complex. Moto K says New York is a rental cycle, and my Realty by Lance says you're at Miami River and the new Aston Martin building. So which building is it that I believe you can drive your car all the way up to your apartment? I believe that's in what, Surfside? I'm not sure what it's called, but this looks great here. This looks so cool. Biscayne Boulevard. Okay, we are on Biscayne Boulevard. Bruce Wayne says, did you move to Florida for good? Yes, so my primary residence will now be in Florida. However, I will be back and forth between Miami and New York City for business. Okay, Christopher says in Sunny Isles, Florida. Check out this building. This thing is crazy. Q-Biz says Aston Martin building is going to look crazy. It does. It looks absolutely unbelievable. It's so thin. It's like so thin. It's crazy. Hey, Max is what? What's up, Max? Hope you're well. Turner Smith says designer scooters. Zero Tolerance is Bayside. Bruce Wayne says congrats. Thank you, Bruce Wayne. Realty by Lance says that's our Porsche tower in Sunny Isles Beach, Tom. You could drive right to your condo, which is insane. Jonesy says the unemployment benefits is what's keeping people home, Tom. I have a friend who saved $20,000. I was on it for a while too and saved some cash as well, says Jonesy. Yeah, so I think that's exactly what I want to talk about and break down. And I think, Jonesy, you provide a really good perspective in that. So we're going to see how all this plays out. We will turn to our regular scheduled programming next week. And I want to cover all of that because what you said is a very, very good point. You make a very good point. So I just could not believe how far off the mark those numbers came in. Yogi Bear says, love Miami Vice. Everybody loves Miami Vice in the chat. Phil says, Miami, humidity city. Love the humidity here, guys. Marcelo says, hey, Tom, Miami paradise. Awesome. So we are right on the water here. I'll give you guys some perspective. Look at how close the water is to the street. It's almost like it's going to come up over the street. It's crazy. Miami PD says, looking at the mouth of the Miami River. Awesome. Ed Potke is our friend from Corning, New York, says, unemployment benefits ran out September 5th. A different take says more than half of the buildings were not there during Miami Vice. They have mostly been there for 10 years. Dan says, welcome to Miami, Tom. Thank you so much, Dan. I appreciate that. Penelope says, hospitable. Sorry for the fat fingers. No problem. A different take. Always good to see you here. So I'll give you guys a view of the new Aston Martin building. How you feel about the president asking Fed to give IRS access to your bank account for $600 transactions? I don't feel too good about it. I don't feel too good. We're going to cover that all next week, and I will give my in-depth details on all of it. But that is a fantastic, fantastic question. Absolutely great question. Baba Yaga 108 says, numbers didn't surprise me. Yeah, I think somebody said on the stream that the only job that you can have and be wrong all the time and keep your job as an economist and a weatherman. Phil says, traffic there is a nightmare, says Phil. So it actually wasn't that bad. I took the bus down from North Miami Beach to downtown Miami. It only took me 30 minutes. It was great. The bus driver was very friendly. Everything was great. Everything was phenomenal. Yogi Bear is very high for sure, this river. Marty Lewis says the $600 transaction idea is not going to happen. It already has been abandoned. Don't worry, says Marty Lewis. Andrew Calhoun says, one of my most favorite movies was shot in Miami, Bad Boys. So Bad Boys was with Will Smith, is that correct? Lisa says, can you stream during the day tomorrow to see the color of the ocean? We will try to get in a stream tomorrow. I did check all of the tracking numbers from my UPS, and all of my stuff is supposed to come tomorrow. So I'm not sure we will be on tomorrow, but we will try. Over here, all of these apartments look absolutely breathtaking at night. Hopefully it's coming out good on the stream because it looks amazing. Miami says it's not the river that's high, it's the city that's low. I know. Yeah, so I believe Miami is like either right on sea level or below. JM says, hey Tom, congrats on the move. Will market go up or down this week? I think the market may tank this week because it has gone up so much so quickly. So I don't really predict market movements week by week, but I do still think that we are not out of the volatility just yet. But I will cover that more on the streams during the week. Right now, my brain, just to be totally honest with you guys, my brain is totally shot from the move. But I think we have not escaped the volatility yet. I do not think we are out of the woods just yet. Estelle says, loving Miami. Thank you for showing us around. No problem, Estelle. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it. Q-Biz says, you're looking over towards the Brickell area now. Oh, okay. So the Brickell, I believe, is where all of the new tech jobs are. So I will have a lot of meetings in the Brickell over here as the week. There will be a new super yacht marina where you are standing. That's crazy. It seems like everything is just like brand new, so clean. It's unreal, this city. Mark Davis says, Tom, when are you planning to hire your new staff? Probably within the next month. Within the next month, I plan to take on a new hire. Lady O says, Tom, so happy to see you settling in. It's sleepy time for me. Good night, everybody. Lady O, thank you for joining. Lady O is our great moderator from New Jersey, so thank you for being here. Jonathan says, Tom, how do you like being a homeowner? It's a little bit scary, not gonna lie, but I really do enjoy it. I was sitting down just taking a rest from the move, and I was like, wow, this place is really, really awesome. So I'm very thankful, very blessed. So nothing to complain about as of yet. I think one thing, I just got to settle in. I can't take on too many tasks at once. So this is the Aston Martin Residences, 300 Biscayne Boulevard Way. So one of the things about me that I've come to learn is I always like to take on 50 million projects at once and overwhelm myself. So I'm not going to do that. So I need to give myself a week just to settle in. I already told the majority of my clients not to schedule any calls with me over the next couple weeks. And I just got to settle in and just not stress myself out too much. 48 says, I love owning my own home. I love it, says 48. It's definitely great. It's definitely great. So I believe, so maybe it's a hotel. Yogi Bear says, Jamie Foxx worked in Bad Boys, Tom, says Yogi Bear. Bezita Lopez says, make a house tour. Maybe, we'll see. So I need to do a lot of work in the backyard. I need to rip up pretty much the entire backyard, do a lot of work. But that's where you find the deals. Usually in houses where everything is mint, you don't have to do any work. That's when you're gonna pay top dollar. But if you see minor imperfections that look a little bit off to the average purchaser, but you know with a little bit of elbow grease, if you put in that work, everything will be fine. That's where the money's at. So I think I'm gonna redo the backyard. The backyard looks like a vacant lot. All the patio is broken, which is good. So I got a discount on it. Hey, Nell Lugo says, well, you're on your way. What's up, Nell? Always good to see you here. Deep Value Tom Lee says, Aston Martin Vulcan inside the Aston Martin Residences. Should check it out, Tom. We will. Good to have you here. Kelber says, good night from Brazil. Welcome from Brazil. Tom says, odd squid lady. Ruby says, good for you, Tom. Take the time to get acclimated to your new home and city. Thank you, Ruby. And thank you for sending me that email. That was so helpful. You have no idea. You have no idea how helpful that email was to me. Oh, so a little bit of a public service announcement for everybody. So for the channel memberships, if anybody got an email saying the memberships were suspended or anything like that, so I got my monetization on YouTube has been suspended. Not for anything bad, but mainly because I never set up my Google AdSense. So I was on the email with YouTube this morning, and all they have to do is verify my identity and my bank account, and then we should be up and running. So by next week, we should be perfectly fine and everything should be back to normal. So just want to give you guys an update. So if you did get an email, you could just ignore it. There's no issues. Yeah, so I guess I never set up a Google AdSense account. I was too busy and I just never did. So that was my mistake. So they turned off monetization. Helga says, hi Tom, great to see you tonight. Great to see you too. Q-Biz is the Epic Hotel on the left. Ruben, what's up, Ruben? Moto K says, I missed the Scarface. John Howell says, those plastic curbs are so cool. Out and About says, are you going to do your own landscape or hire a professional to do it? I think I'm going to do it by myself. Even though it's going to take so much work. But if you do it yourself and you learn to do it yourself, I think it's a good learning experience in life. It'll teach you how to be a handyman, and I think that's what I really need to learn. I think I'm lacking in that area of life. And I think it's going to save me a lot of money down the road. It's going to take 2 times as long, but it'll save me some money. So this building looks so cool. Penelope says you need to allow yourself to acclimate for your sanity if you can. I know, Penelope, I really, really do. Melee, hope you're well. Marty Lewis says, are you still using Verizon? Yes, we are. So far, according to everybody in the chat, Verizon seems to be working well. Seems to be working well. After Dark TV says, congratulations on your move. You will always be a New Yorker. Continued success. Indeed, we will. Thank you so much, After Dark TV. That means a lot. Roy S is glad to see the announcement in the community page. I thought I did something wrong. No, Roy, it was, I just never set up my Google AdSense. I don't know why. I think they needed to verify my identity, but I'm not sure what I did. Yeah, John, so the monetization has been discontinued, all but temporarily. Is that the Swan? I don't think we've seen the Swan in 50 years. Hold on, let's see. I gotta pull over to the side for this. Thos says handyman would be better handy than a handyman. Hi skateboarder, hi also. Thos, I believe, is the Swan. So I believe we have the Swan back in the house, which is absolutely unbelievable. Dude, long time no see. So Sunshine After Rain is Thos the Swan? I believe it is the Swan. Photos from around New York says, Tom, can you just put down a new layer of sod over the lawn? So photos from around New York, what I think I want to do with the lawn is I want to rip everything up and then make the majority of it either pavers or concrete. And if not, I want to put like a weed mat down and fix it in with all those colorful, those marble rocks. Mark Davis is the Swan. Good God, the Swan is here. I think he is here. That's awesome. Jonesy says the Swan. So the Swan was one of our original viewers of the Wall Street Skate Bros stream, and he has a very, very good infatuation with the Empire State Building. So the Swan is amazing, and I think that is the Swan. So it's good to have him back. So here we are on Southeast 3rd Street, where we have the Whole Foods. And this Whole Foods is supposed to be absolutely massive, so I'm definitely want to check it out one day. Out and About says make a Japanese garden. So one of the things that I want to do out and about is make it as low maintenance as possible, especially if I'm going to have tenants there, right? So right now it's a lot of grass, so I want to mitigate and minimize the amount of work that I'm gonna have to do with mowing the lawn and things like that. So if I can make the majority of it concrete pavers, or just dig up all the dirt and then put a layer of sand and then a weed mat down and then fill it in with those marble rocks, I think it'll allow me to travel back and forth between New York and Miami and really not have the thought of where I have to do any maintenance or cut the grass. So now we're on Southeast 2nd Street in Miami. Golf Endeavor says fake grass and a putting green. Maybe we'll do that. Do you have those small lizards in your backyard? Yes, we have the small lizards, and we have the absolute monstrosity dinosaur lizards, which are freaky, really freaky. Mark Davis says, Tom, you have to find the new Dakota apartments in Miami. I know, Mark. I know. But Mark, good news. I will be back in New York next week because I have a lot of business meetings, and we're definitely going to go to the Dakota 100%. Zap Balance says no fake rest ever. Shout out Joan Crawford. DN, what's up DN, says, what are apartment condo prices in Miami compared to New York? So surprisingly, I think Miami may now be more expensive. I'm not sure. Murky says those iguanas aren't in Tampa. Bitzita Lopez, yes, they are iguanas. Phil says put AstroTurf. I don't think so, I'm not sure. Bruce Wayne says Miami looks like Manhattan 2018. Yeah, it sort of does really look like a real city. I was not expecting, hey, we got some skaters here. That's awesome. I was not expecting Miami to be like this, downtown Miami, but it looks like an actual city, and the car traffic is insane. So the Swans is going through hard times, but I will live. Good to meet again. Yes, dude, the Swan, we were worried about you. I mean, so have we confirmed that this is the Swan? But we were worried about you, so thank God you're okay, and thank God you're here. Jonathan says you're going to love being a homeowner. Sounds like you have some welcoming and caring neighbors as well. Jonesy says, Tom, I found you from the New York City walk-around vids, but I'm interested in your Wall Street stuff as well, says Jonesy. Thank you, I appreciate that. We will be back to our regularly scheduled Wall Street topics next week. I just gotta let my brain settle in a little bit. Jonesy says car traffic is the worst in California, Tom, no contest. Yeah, surprisingly, the traffic in Miami was really, really crazy. I was not expecting that. Yogi Bear fan says very, Tom, expensive, even food. Lena Sandoval is here. What's up, Lena Sandoval? Hope you're well. Good to see you here. Carlos says, hi, Tom. What's up, Carlos? The Swan says it's much cleaner looking, more vibrant too. Yes, I'm the Swan. Dude, the Swan. You have absolutely no idea how happy I feel right now, man. I thought we lost you, dude. I mean, you were the bedrock of this stream. So, the Swan, this is awesome. This is a great day. I'm so glad you're safe. The Swan, good to have you back. So this is a burger place here. I'll show you guys. It's called the Burr Bowl. Juicy smashed burgers. Very interesting. The Swan says, I can feel the life in this place from here. Wow, really, really nice. Yeah, so the Swan, one of the other things I noticed about downtown Miami, it's much, much cleaner than New York City. I haven't seen any garbage on the streets, which is so crazy. Like, where do these people put all their garbage? It doesn't seem like there's any garbage anywhere. Golf Endeavor says, will you cook more in Miami, or is there a good range of delivery options? So in full transparency, I've been eating out every single day just because there's so many different restaurants. Near me, there's a Korean place, there's an Afghani restaurant for some Afghani food, which is really, really great. Melissa White says palm trees. Yeah, so we definitely do have the palm trees here. I'll show you guys. Laytha, good to see you here. William Creech says, nice to have you back, the Swan. Mark Davis says, that's right, the Swan. Good to see you again, my friend. Indeed. Photos from around New York, good to see you here. Yogi Bear fan says, the big Ross store. Yogi Bear says, it looks modern. Hey, and George is here. Good to see you, George. Dodge says, I'm from Brazil. So let's do this. Let's walk down here and then we'll take one more lap and then we'll go back to where we were and check out some of the stuff over on that side. But it looks like we got a Starbucks coffee here. And this seems to be a quieter part of town, so my ears are definitely feeling much better. Phil says people care down there. Everybody's been fantastic, so nice here. Yeah, Sunshine After Rain says, where does all the garbage go? So I'm definitely noticing a lot more cleaner streets in comparison to New York. Q-Biz says, I love the diversity of people, culture, and food in Miami. I do too. I think Miami's been really, really good so far. And it looks like these are some of the outdoor dining setups, let's say downtown Miami. I wonder if there's any bike lanes. I think I see one on the other side of the street. I think I see some bike lanes on the other side. Hey, JA says, my friend, good evening. Saludos from San Salvador. Hey, what's up, everybody from Salvador? Miami PD Live radio scanner says, I'm gonna drive by and beep at you. Good to have you. Good to have you on the stream. We'll definitely be here. Wall Street is moving to Florida, popularly known as Wall Street South. Indeed, so we will be bringing Wall Street to Southern Florida. So far, very positive experience, everybody. Hey, Sam is here. So Sam is our other pal from Canada. So happy Thanksgiving to all of our Canadian viewers on Monday. So it is the Canadian Thanksgiving on Monday, everybody. So this building says Ocean Bank. Ocean Bank. Hey, Brittany McMurdy says, evening, Tom. Excited for the Miami streams. Hope you had a great weekend. And good move. Thank you, Brittany. Appreciate that. It's been a little bit hectic, not gonna lie, Brittany, but we are doing good. Action Kid says, you passed by the hotel I stayed at when I was in Miami, the Hyatt Regency. Yeah, so Action Kid, all of the buildings down here look super, super new. And I was just talking about the main difference between Miami and New York that I noticed right now is the streets are a lot cleaner here. Sam says, thank you, Tom, no problem. The Swan says, thank you, skateboarder. This place is just fabulous. The Swan, we definitely missed you. So whatever you're going through, we're wishing you the best. And everybody here at the Wall Street Skate Bro channel is supporting you no matter what. Hey, Laytha says, I'm ready to hear some merengue. George says, it's so funny. I have always been in love with New York City, but I got engaged in Miami at the AA Arena on the Justin Timberlake show. Dude, come on, man. What the heck? That's so cool. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I have to say, I do like this part of Miami. It's so quiet. I'm not used to it being this quiet. So this looks to be some sort of sports bar. And everything is packed inside. There's no mask mandates down here. Not to get political, but I was just not expecting things to be this crazy. Beautiful city. And every place is hiring. You'll see these now hiring signs in almost every single shop. You know, as we know that there's a worker shortage in America right now. Melissa White says yes. What's up, Melissa White? Johnny C says nobody is walking except you. I know, I am the only one that's walking. It seems that everybody has a car here in Southern Florida. Please try to visit Porsche Design Tower at Sunny Isles Beach. They are also coming up with the Bentley Tower in Sunny Isles Beach, also in Aston Martin residences. Yeah, so I think we just passed the Aston Martin residences, but we will definitely, I'm telling you guys, I promise I will visit all of the places as requested, and we're gonna have a great time exploring Miami together. I guarantee it. So just stay tuned and we will visit everything. Check out this building. I'm not sure how well the colors come off on the stream, but this is absolutely amazing, this building here. Looks beautiful. Kitchen Lab says, hey Tom, nice Saturday night. Hey Kitchen Lab, good to see you again. Sai says, thank you, man, no problem. Action Kid says, I ate dinner at the Whole Foods supermarket to save money on the dining taxes. So Action Kid, what is that? Can you enlighten us on that? So dining taxes, what is that? I'm not sure what that is. Laytha says, poor Tom. Hey, Alex City's here. Says, wow, that building is amazing, isn't it? That thing looks really, really nice. The colorful building is the Miami Tower, says Action Kid. Quant developer Fintech says, whoa, nice building. Hey, Quant developer Fintech, I believe I believe I remember you from the Columbia University stream where we were walking past your old stomping grounds at Columbia University, I believe. Moto cases is a Miami-like color. Yeah, everything seems to be really, really nice here, and the streets are a lot cleaner than New York. Out and About says, I wonder if Miami has the same issue as Toronto with birds flying into the windows and towers and dying. I hope not. I really, really hope not. Hey, King Phone says, good night in Brazil now. What's up, everybody in Brazil? Mark Davis from Toronto, Canada says, CSI Miami filmed there too. Saw that building. Yen 10 says, Miami looks very clean. What time is it there, Tom? It's 11:14 a.m. here in Brunei. I am not sure what time it is right now, but that is a great takeaway. I mean, guys, from living in New York City, I'm literally shocked about how clean the streets are here. Usually in New York, there's trash all over the place. And I love New York City. New York City is the greatest city on earth. But for some reason, they just keep it so clean here. It's insane. South Florida real estate tax is booming like anything these days. 1,000 people moving to Florida every day. Dining taxes is profiteering pure. Bruce Wayne says, I don't see needles on the sidewalk. I don't either. That building was featured in the intro series of Miami Vice. George says, yes, a couple of years ago, my heart still belongs to New York City, but one of the greatest memories came from Miami. Great I can go back in time as you walk us. Yes, thank you. Action Kid says, I think it's an extra 2% sales tax for dining in downtown Miami or Miami Beach. That's crazy. I didn't hear about that. I definitely didn't hear about that. So this is the train. I already forgot the name of it, but that's so cool. I'm gonna have to do a stream while riding the train because the train like snakes through the entire city above ground, which is awesome. That looks so cool. Hey, Timeless Fluid Art says, really good Cuban food in Miami. Yummy, yes. So I moved to North Miami Beach and the Cuban food there has been really, really amazing. Very, very good. I think the only other time I've eaten Cuban food was in East New York, Brooklyn. Nell says, noisy traffic. Yeah, sunshine after rain. Isn't this cool? Check it out. So everything is elevated. So you take the train and it's sort of like you're cruising through the city. Daniel G says, Metro Mover is free. That's so cool. So this is just like you're cruising through the city. Man, I have to take this. I have not taken it yet. Wow. The Swan says, geez, this is the place. Yeah, this is beautiful here. Leida says it's like Chicago. Charlie says, hola, Tom, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien, Charlie, ¿y tú? Muy, muy bien. DJ says, no way, pretty cool. The Great Walk says, is it free? I believe it is free from what I've heard. So for anybody that's just joining, I'm originally from New York City, so we usually do skateboarding streams in New York City. So if you have any questions about the geography of downtown Miami, I'm just as lost as you are. So we will be exploring the city together and getting to know it as we go along. Action Kid says Miami Beach has the highest sales tax there, at least 10%, and the restaurants are 10%, 11% plus. That is insane. That is really, really insane. I did not know that at all. So Action Kid, one of the things, I don't actually like South Beach at all. I went there once and I don't think I'll ever go back. I like more quiet. I'm not a big party type of guy, so. Wow, it's a cool plane. New York City is more intense than Miami. Daniel says hello from Argentina. Yen10 says looking forward to you riding the train. I think it's going to be an awesome experience while viewing the beautiful view. I would have to agree. So this is South Miami Avenue. And another thing I've noticed about Miami is just all of the construction. There's so much construction here, everywhere you look. Leitha says, what a cute little train. Cheeky Bear says hello. Out and About is so cool, the plane and the train. The place is more law-abiding, thank goodness. George says, Tom, stall at the Art Deco district is mandatory. That way we would not miss that much the Empire State Building. We'll definitely have to check it out. Ren 1018 says you'll get jumped in South Beach. Hope not. Hope not. Look at this, the sign says stop driving, more walking, or walk more. Foster says welcome to Florida, thank you. Lisa says live underwater camera in Miami called Coral City on YouTube. Lisa, so Lisa always comments on the videos with Seaspiracy. So Lisa, we'll definitely have to check out Seaspiracy for you. So bus lane strictly enforced, and then, oh, so this is called the City National Tower, I believe. Jonesy says your Spanish is better than mine, Tom. I'm half Mexican, half German and Irish, and live in a city that's 80% Latino and still learning Spanish. Wow. Timeless says it's 72 degrees in Point St. Lucie, 90 miles north of Miami. Bruce Wayne says can't be worse than the South Bronx. Great Walk says, hey Tom, I tried using Prism for 5 minutes and it worked. So get ready for full live stream here in Argentina. Dude, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Very interested in Argentina. All right, so let's head back to the, I think it was the FX